Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody? How y'all doing? Let me know in the comments. Today I want to talk about something that's really important. It's how to quit smoking. I don't know, and I want you guys to tell me if you know anybody who quit smoking 2 times in their life. Because personally, I have quit smoking twice in my life. My first time was back in 2010. I was 20 years old. I was already a 4-year smoker. And the second time was this year, which is 2025. And I've been smoking for 7 years this time. So basically, I had a 9-year break between the 2010 and 2019. It was a 10-year break. I came back. I came back smoking because something bad happened in my life, and I just had nothing but, cigarettes. And of course, I'm talking about the second time why I quit. I just had a bad friend who, instead of telling me to go to a doctor or visit a professional regarding shoulder problems, he just told me to smoke this cigarette. You'll be just fine. And I went down the rabbit hole of smoking a cigarette or two, trying out cigars, just to tell myself I'm not an actual nicotine addict, but in reality I just came back to smoking. It was vaping basically the last 2 or 3 years. However, how do you quit smoking? First of all, you need to black out for 3 days from life. Seriously speaking. For 3 days, you shall not do anything. And that is not allowed to be on a weekend day, like a Saturday or Sunday, you know what I mean? No. On your weekend, you'll not start your quitting smoking conquest. You'll not be doing that. It's a bad idea. So it has to be a weekday. Take time off work, 3 days, alright? In those 3 days, you're not allowed to do anything. You're just in your bedroom, watch YouTube, watch TikTok, whatever you do, read books, whatever distracts you the most. That has to be something very unproductive. It has to be something that you are addicted to, or at least something that you have no problem doing 7-8 hours. I don't know. You might love sawing. You might like carpeting. You might like to sleep. For me personally, it was sleep and watching YouTube for 3 days. Now I want you to know, and the mindset that I want you to have, that it's only 72 hours, so 3 days. If you pass these 3 days, you've basically quit smoking. Alright? These 3 days are the worst, and especially the first 2 days. So the first day, check this out. If you pass the first day, alright, if you pass your first day of quitting smoking, from my personal point of view, I think you are 70% there. Imagine that. Just quitting smoking for 7 hours gives you a 70% chance forever quitting smoking. Believe that, guys. Just 70% in just 24 hours. Second day, you have a 20% chance of going back to smoking. So the second day really sucks as well. Like, the first day is torture, alright? The second day sucks, alright? The third day, 10% chance you might quit smoking. I mean, you're like, hey, I've went through that first horrible day and the second difficult day. I'm not ruining it for myself for just this 24 hour left. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the first 3 days, be very unproductive in those 3 days. Prevent every single person, especially the people that, trigger you. Try to try to be as far away as possible from things that can trigger you. All right, that's the most important part of it. Things that can trigger you are not good, especially for a smoker and especially for your first 3 days. After that, yeah, you can get into your weekends. You can start seeing people. You can start, see your family, especially wife, kids. You can see them. The first 3 days, tell your family if you love me and if you want me to really quit smoking. Tell them that I need 3 days alone. Hey, man, you can be alone anywhere you want. I'm just telling you that you have to be as far away from society, as far away from jobs, for trade, whatever, dude, because they're all trigger points, man. They're all just stress. And the reason why you're smoking is stress. It's the only reason why you're smoking. It just helps you deal with stress. And those are the first 3 days. Alright? If you pass these 3 days, there's literally, I don't know, less than 1 or maybe 1% chance of you coming back to smoking. And the way I put these percentiles is not like, it's not like something that's mathematically proven in it's like scientifically tested. It's just me telling my personal experience in this matter. And the reason is why, if you took the decision to quit smoking forever and you just want to quit, there's nobody forcing you to stop smoking. You're a freaking adult, so nobody can tell you what to do, basically. So that means if you have the will, if you have it's not the will. If you want to quit smoking, you're like, hey man, I really need to quit smoking. This is the end, bro. If I quit smoking, I'm never gonna get back, man. The reason why I'm still smoking is because I'm addicted to nicotine. You know what I mean? You have to have that mentality. I don't want you guys to have the mentality of, well, smoking's great and all, but we need to quit smoking. Nah, that'll never lead to you quitting smoking. That's not powerful enough. No. For me, back in February 2025, lost my father. Till this day, now it's been 3 months. I still can't believe that I lost my father, man. He had lung cancer. He was a smoker. The cause of it is, of course, smoking. And mom just told me, like, son, if you love me, I want you to quit smoking. Can you do that for me? That's just a task, or I just want you to do that for me. And I had to, bro. I quit smoking for mom. Love makes you do things, bro. And if your wife is telling you to quit smoking, if your kids are telling you to quit smoking, if your mom is telling you to quit smoking, if your girlfriend, whoever there in your life that loves you, telling you to quit smoking, bro, please quit smoking. The reason is, it might feel good now in your 20s, 30s, but it will start to kick in at the start of your 40s. When you're 40, I see people that have been smoker for 20 years and they're like in their 40s, and I saw how they look like compared to people that don't smoke. There's a huge difference in lung capacity, in teeth especially, and face is all, aged up so fast. So smoking makes you age faster. But when you hit your 60s, you're just looking at 70-80% lung cancer, bro. And trust me, lung cancer is not curable. I'm not gonna say it's not curable like 100%, but I'm just gonna say the survival rate of lung cancer is pretty horrific. I had people calling me, like, when they first heard about my father has lung cancer, they're like, hey man, I'm just telling you, there's no way your dad can make it, you know, just telling you in advance. And I really hated that at that time, but after my father's death, I kind of respect the people who told me about that somehow, because they prepared me for something that I wasn't prepared for. You know, when my father died, like, we were going through the burial, we were going to the morgue and whatnot. It was all fine. I was fine, you know what I mean? But like after the burial, you start to realize, bro, you start to realize that, yeah, I've lost my father. And to what? To smoking, guys. As kids, we always told Dad, quit smoking. He was making fun of us, and he told us, like, every time I see you quit smoking, Dad, Panners in the house, you guys remind me to start smoking again, or you remind me of having another cigarette. So, yeah, dude, you really need to quit smoking, ladies and gentlemen. It's never good for your health. It never have a good outcome. Yes, it helps with stress, but you can pick other alternatives. There are other alternatives to relieve stress, but that is for another video. And that video will be called How to Quit Smoking, second part. Thank you very much for being here, and have a good day.